Hi folks, Chris Anderson with Mount Comfort RV. Today we're going to look at a Coachmen Mirada. This is a 35LS model. Nice floor plan. It's kind of a diesel floor plan, but for people that don't want to spend diesel money. So going to have a lot of the same features with, you know, about $100,000 or more or less price tag on it. So that's never a bad thing. First and foremost, it is a Coachmen Mirada. So you want to know, first of all, that it's Asdel in the sidewalls, okay? Asdel in the sidewalls, this is that fiberglass material on the outside, and then underneath that, on most motorhomes, like 95% of them, underneath the fiberglass is Luan. When Luan gets wet, because water got in somewhere, of the many places water can get in, Luan swells. That's what causes RV delamination. And there's really no fix for RV delamination. You have to prevent it ahead of time. And that's what Coachmen has done. They've gone to a composite material, which is much more expensive, but it is lighter weight and it adheres better and it does not absorb water. And by not absorbing water, you're going to eliminate the likelihood of having any type of delamination throughout the life of this product. This is a full 2-inch sidewall in this product, so nice thick sidewall, well-insulated coach, and very, very feature loaded. So without further ado, I've kind of got it crammed in a corner here. We're at an RV show right now, but it's a good opportunity. It's lit, it's warm. Outside right now is a little chilly, so we're taking the opportunity to do some videos today. I'll get to as many of the compartments as I can, so please forgive me if I miss anything. We're going to start right here with a nice molded into the wall LCD TV outside. Nice weather stripping around here to protect said TV. Nice thick door, so that's all built into the side of the coach instead of being crammed in one of your lower compartments. Nice part about this is it's better to be up here from a height standpoint, but also when they put it down below, you're limited as to, you're eliminating some storage, number one. Number two, the storage that you're not eliminating, you have to be cognizant of the fact that I'm throwing this in there. Is it going to roll into my TV? Nothing else goes in here. This is just for the TV, so that's a good setup. You can see frameless windows all around on this coach. This is a colored fiberglass, it's a colored gel coat fiberglass actually, that is dyed glass instead of painted glass. There is an advantage to that. Painted glass is nice, don't get me wrong, but dyed glass is actually the same color underneath, so if you do get a scratch or something in it, this will be the same color underneath as it is on the outside, so big time difference there in the event of a scratch. And this colored fiberglass costs a whole lot less, like $6 grand less than having a full body paint coach. Side swing baggage door, kind of the same idea as the diesel there. You can see some of the storage inside, and that goes up and over and it's lit, so we're going to try to get a good shot of that. Another pass through here. I hope the camera can pick that up. It's a little dark in there. And then right over here as well, more storage. So pretty good storage for a gas coach. This is going to be propane, so we'll skip that one. More storage here, more storage there. Okay, on the back here, this is actually a molded one-piece cap. A lot of cheaper motorhomes have just a flat back to them with corners. That's one of the upgrades when you step up from a Pursuit to a Mirada. You get the nice high-end cap look. Just to give you the contrast, let's do 180 degrees here. This is a Pursuit, and there's nothing really wrong with this, but I think there's an obvious aesthetics difference here between just a flat back with corner trim on it, as opposed to a one-piece molded fiberglass cap like all your high-end motorhomes have. All right, this coach will tow 5,000 pounds behind it, so that's good. Fully walkable roof. By the way, it is a fiberglass roof. All Coachmen Miradas have a fiberglass roof standard on the product, and that's one thing. Any high-end motorhome you go to, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, got to slam those a little harder. $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 motorhomes are all going to have fiberglass roofs on them, so that's a nice feature there. I know you want to see the inside. Let's go do that. Okay, we're inside of our 2017 Coachmen Mirada 37LS. Welcome home. I mean, that's just kind of the feeling you get when you walk in this. It's gorgeous. Mirada has always been kind of a price point coach, but in recent years, they've really decided to use the Pursuit as more the price point coach and to give people the things they want in the Mirada. That did raise the price a little bit, but we're still so much less than so many of our other motorhomes. I mean, you know, we're a dealership that carries motorhomes up over $500,000, and I love those coaches, but most people can't or don't want to spend that kind of money. what is wrong with this? I mean, this is a well-built product from a company that's been in business over 50 years, that's gorgeous. They do great floor plans. So let's take a look around and really dig into this a little bit. Up front, we have a great looking cockpit. They've done the really nice dash applique. You've got backup cameras and side cameras, and of course all your heater controls are up here. You've got the nice power shades, both the screen, the sunshade and the privacy shade up front, and same thing on your manual shades on the side. Power and heated mirrors on this coach. Don't ever assume coaches have that, because a lot of times when you're trying to hit a price point, they absolutely do not have that. They've upgraded the seating in here. This is nice two-tone seating. It has a really high-end look. The table goes in place just like you see it there when once camp is set up. You have a nice pull-out table. I'm going to try to lean over and get to here. That's nice when you're sitting in the passenger seat. That'll get you your laptop computer. Also, there's control. You might want to shoot under there, because back at the back of that, those two little plugs back there, one of them is just a standard 12-volt plug like a cigarette lighter. The other's a couple of USB ports. We all have USB toys these days, so that's nice. Look at the storage above, because it's all around, and these are fairly deep storage all the way around. You can see the high gloss cabinetry really pops, it really stands out. They do a wonderful job with that. And then there's little things like you don't even really notice this stuff unless you sell RVs for a living, I suppose. But you know, most of the time, this little end piece right here, this piece of wood right here would have a piece of plastic down it that's called T-molding. And T-molding, we've all seen it because it fits nice and tight when it's new, but 2 years later, it shrunk down from the top, it's peeling off, it expands and contracts too much. This is wood. It's the real deal. And that makes a difference. And that's why I say there's a lot of bang for the buck in this product. Beautiful solid surface countertop and glass and solid surface backsplash. This is gorgeous, folks. I mean, it really is. I don't care what you spend, you're not going to get a lot better looking than what you get right here. We do have, you can see it's real solid surface. Double bowl stainless sink, pull down sink sprayer, easy access. The reason everybody loves this solid surface stuff, it's not just that it looks better, but it's also repairable. If you scratch this countertop surface on there, it can be wet sanded, buffed back to a beautiful finish, and look absolutely as good as new. And you simply cannot do that with a standard countertop, with a laminate countertop. We have a 30-inch microwave up here. This is a residential microwave. You do have a regular oven, a gas oven down here as well. 3-burner cooktop underneath. They gave you the little cubbies at the back here where those pieces of Corian actually go. All right, so let's go over storage in the kitchen. I'm going to just open everything up and let him shoot. Look at the size of that. Nice pots and pan space. Big enough for a trash can underneath the sink there. Okay, look at your drawers. Okay, watch that. These are self-closing drawers. All you have to do is get close. They pull themselves in. There's two benefits to that. Number one, it's very cool. But number two, it actually helps hold the drawers in while you're going down the road. Little tension in on the drawer, you know what that helps eliminate? Rattles. You know, you're going to have enough squeaks and rattles in any motorhome with all the stuff we put in here. If you have something that's helping eliminate that, that's a very good thing. All right, let's close this back up. Let's look at the booth here. Coachmen put seat belts in their seats, even the backwards facing ones. So you've got 4 seat belts at the booth here. This is called a Dream Dinette. This will drop down and make into a bed. You can see your roller shades, both your privacy shade and your blackout shade there, so that's nice. Storage underneath that you can get to. You don't have to lift the cushions up and stick your finger through a piece of raw plywood to get to your storage. They actually have the built-in, and they're self-closing drawers again. Bow floor throughout. If you're not familiar with bow floor, it's a thicker floor. It's got a little bit of texture to it. The color is impregnated through the flooring just like it is through the gel coat on the outside. So if again it gets a little scrape, it's the same color underneath, and it will not freeze crack. We had an issue several years ago in the RV industry where the manufacturers were getting all this really cheap vinyl from vinyl flooring from China, and it kind of bit the industry a little bit because you get some cold streaks and you come in and the entire floor has just cracked, and I mean 6, 8, 10 foot long cracks in the floor. So as an industry, we're going to better flooring, and that's a good thing. You see the stainless steel is a theme throughout the appliances. Nice big residential refrigerator. This runs off of the inverter. It does not run off of propane, so that's a good thing. These are, I think, in high-end motorhomes, in a couple of years, you're going to be hard-pressed to find a propane refrigerator. These have just been so well received and so reliable and so big. People just prefer this style refrigerator. So when I say welcome home, this was a big part of this. This is a very comfortable sectional. You have drink holders on either side. By the way, even when the slides are in, you're able to get through this motorhome and get to the refrigerator, get to the bathroom just fine, because this part of the sectional actually folds in. So going down the road, you wouldn't have this seat right here. It collapses in. You can kind of see how that works there. But once you're set up, this is what you have. There's lots of light in here that we didn't turn on, and I probably should have. There, that looks even better. Storage all across here. And again, you've got the high gloss just everywhere. Take a look at our TV fireplace setup. First of all, how much better viewing angle could you have? The camera right now is kind of in the corner seat of the sectional, so that would be your viewing angle from about anywhere on the sectional. That's outstanding. Storage above, it's not real deep, but it's, you know, RVers, if we give you storage, you'll find something to put in there. And then your half bath. This is a bath and a half floor plan. That goes back in there a ways for some extra room. There's good storage in this bathroom below. You have two ducted roof air conditioners. You have, and your heat is ducted through the flooring. There's a duct. All right, here's the brains of our RV. We have our energy management system with the auto generator start here. Auto generator start can be set to when your coach is kind of in a storage mode. You're not plugged in anywhere. The generator will come on to recharge the batteries if you turn that feature on. It can also be set to where it comes on at a certain temperature inside the coach. So if we've left pets or something inside the coach, you can have the generator kick on when your air conditioner calls for power. So kind of a very high-end feature that's been out in high-end motorhomes, like, you know, $300,000-$400,000 motorhomes for a long time. You don't see it in the gas motorhome, so that's a very nice feature to have. So it's good to see that. Here's where we set all of our tanks, check all of our tank levels across here. Our water heater is gas and electric. Why use your gas when you can use their electric is always my philosophy. So when you're plugged in at a campground, run that thing off electricity, save your propane. Your thermostat is here. Slide room control is up here as well. Generator hours. All right, let's keep moving. We have a nice walk-around queen bed, and it's a true walk-around queen bed. We can get around this bed. Nightstands on either side, storage above. And then if you look down at the foot of the bed here, we have a TV built in and some pretty outrageous storage. 5 large drawers at the bottom, 2 big wardrobes, storage here. I think this even pulls out. Yeah, looky there. More hidden storage. You hide your valuables up there, the bad guys would never find it. All right. Maybe my favorite feature of this RV. Take a look at that shower. I don't know if that's the biggest shower I've ever seen in a motorhome, but it might be. That is a ridiculous size shower. I've got one in my house that is not that big. I mean, this thing is big. Again, I'm 5'10", 215, 220 pounds, and there's elbow room in here. You know, you can actually take a very comfortable shower in there. So that's nice. Plenty of room in and around the toilet area here. Same thing on the sink. You've got power, nice mirror. Cameraman's trying his best to stay out of the shot. I'm guessing he's not succeeding back here. Storage, 3 drawers, down the side, storage underneath, and then over here, more storage. So I know you've heard me say it a bunch of times in this video, storage, 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 but this coach is loaded with it. Bath and a half coach, that's all the rage right now. Most of the motorhomes we sell, and as far as the big ones go, are bath and a half. You can kind of see why. It's just a great floor plan. This is a motorhome you can go spend extended time in. If you're going full time or you're wanting to go spend or winters someplace warmer than where you live now. I know we're in Indiana. Winters can be pretty brutal. And it'd be nice to be down in Florida or Arizona or someplace warmer than what it is now. So this is a coach that will take you there. This is a coach that will get that done. I hope you see that. I hope you have questions. Please don't forget to ask for me. That's the reason we do these videos. My name is Chris Anderson. I'm with Mount Comfort RV. Thanks for watching.